But I want to introduce you to a very special bloke who's joining us in Sydney right now via Skype. His name is Toad Boaden, and Todd and his sister are deciding to help out some elderly people that they know. They are doing the hope over fear thing. Todd is, among other things, going off and buying groceries and delivering them to the doors of the people who matter. Todd, lovely to see you on the telly, mate. Congratulations on this initiative, and you're doing it as part of your annual leave right now. There's a lot of people who want to pretend that young people are selfish. You're proving you've got as big a heart as you do biceps.
Yeah, good evening, Paul. How are you?
Good, mate. Good. So how is this going to work?
So it was actually, I'm the brains behind the initiative. It was my sister's idea, and essentially all it is was she went down to Coles, the local Coles, the other day, and noticed that there were a lot of elderly people walking around, sort of bewildered at where all the stock is, and they need their essentials. And yeah, she just decided we should probably help these people. We've got the time, we've got the energy, we've got the money. Why not? If we've got the time and we've got the energy, let's get out amongst them and help them out. And yeah, it's just something that we can do to help our mates out, our fellow Aussies out. So yeah.
So I know that as a bloke who, I mean, service is really important to you. You're part of the Rural Fire Brigade, the RFS. That means you were there during the summer. And
I'll quickly correct you there. Fire and Rescue New South Wales. I am a paid firefighter.
There we go.
Yep.
Sorry, there you go, professional fire. That's why he looks like that, ladies. That's why he looks like that. All right. You know, God love the volos, but it's only the pros who get to look like this. All right. I'll put the man crush to one side here, mate. Let's talk about how this is going to work. Does this work where you know some older people in your community and you'll service them and your mates and their mates? Will you be around the local shop? How practically are you going to do this?
Well, look, it's simple. Everyone knows elderly people. They're our mums and dads. They're our grandfathers and nanas. And if they're not our family, they're our next door neighbour. They're the person that lives across the road, and they need help. They can't get down to the shops. They can't get down there every week. They can't get down there sometimes even every fortnight. Some of them do monthly shops. And you can imagine them going down and seeing empty shelves and not being able to get basics like toilet paper, butter, things like that. So all we're doing is we're going early in the morning, and we're not stocking up or anything like that. We're getting essentially a daily ration that would be for ourselves. But instead of hoarding it like the rest of Australia seems to be doing at this time, it's delivering it to people who need it the most. So there's a community group on Facebook called Rockdale Residents Unite, and I put the idea on there, and a lot of people think it's a great initiative. And all we're doing is asking people to tag their mums, dads, friends, anybody who might need help, or anybody who knows somebody that needs that needs assistance, and that we can just sort of in our messages get their address, find out what they need, and try and source it for them if possible.
Good stuff, mate. Well, if there's any way we can promote via our Facebook page and all the rest of it, we'll gladly do it. But Residents Unite, think about that term and go from there. Mate, your Skype connection's coming in and out, so I'll have to leave it there, but I've got a feeling we're going to be talking again. Congratulations,
okay.
All the best. And all the best to your sister too, mate. She deserves the high five as well. Say good day to her from us.
All right, no problem. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it.
Good on you. What a decent bloke that is. Todd Boaden is his name, an example of a young bloke, professional firefighter. He's in his annual leave. He's not spending that annual leave by, hanging out with a few mates on the Goldie. God love doing that. He is doing it in exactly that fashion. Residents Unite. As soon as I get more info and they build a website, we will promote it. This is hope over fear, people. Another example is Chris Nicholas, and Chris Nicholas joins us now from Perth. Chris, g'day, mate. Now, your efforts are all about making sure that we can adopt a healthcare worker. Give me an idea what inspired you to do this, and what a thrill to talk to you tonight.
Look, firstly, thanks for having me, Paul. Really, the reason why I started this was I've got a friend who's a nurse, and on the weekend she posted that she couldn't get access to some simple supplies. I've got a few friends who work in healthcare, so I thought, why not start a bit of a Facebook group that allows me to link up with them and offer them a little bit of assistance in a practical form. So pretty similar to what Todd's doing in the form of going shopping for them, or potentially cooking meals, helping them clean up. Just little jobs that mean that when they're tired after pulling the 6 15-hour shift in a row, they're not having to worry about doing the simple things at home that someone else can do. we don't have the skills that they have, so let's keep them on the front line.
See, Chris, I just love this. I love the reactions. Like during the drought, we got very excited by two ladies who started the Buy from the Bush campaign, which was just about people setting up an Instagram account to promote local businesses. Doing this to people, you know, frankly, our age, you know, we understand that technology is not particularly difficult, but the reality of what you're doing is a genuine life changer, a genuine just support to people. And that's that thing where, that's what the PM was talking about. And again, whether you like the PM or don't, or vote this way or whatever, that's all gone, right? It's about trying to take care of what we can, not just for ourselves, but other people. The empathy about this is just brilliant, mate. And have you got great reaction from the people you're helping?
Yeah, look, it's been fantastic. So not only are there already a huge range of real success stories that I'm incredibly happy to see on. It's lots of doctors have contacted me privately and lots of nurses have contacted me privately, and it's been a real morale booster for them just to know that the general public cares, that the general public really supports them, and that we want to do something to help them. So it's been a really positive bit of feedback. It's grown really just significantly faster than what I would ever expect. So, sorry, just give me 2 seconds.
No. It's one of those things where it has, as you say, become increasingly successful, and the types of things that you're involved with is everything from, like we talked about before, buying groceries, but also it's things like childcare too.
Yeah, look, so that's definitely a discussion that lots of people are having regarding how can we help out, particularly healthcare workers when they're at work, if it does go down the pathway of school closures or anything, and obviously there's no indication that that's going to happen. But if it does go down that pathway, there's people who can look after them. We're really pushing that people support each other, and like the Prime Minister was saying, we need to be working as a team during this, and there needs to be a lot of unity. So
that's
yeah,
it.
look,
We can squabble about all the normal
work,
stuff a little bit later. Yeah, we've all got our role in that, me included. But Chris, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, mate. To you, the whole team, once again, if people want to learn more about it, it is Adopt a Health Care Worker. It's on Facebook. All of our links are up, mate. All the best to you and everyone in Perth, mate. Well done.